So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Raimundo.
We want to enable that you are able to meet regulatory compliance. How do you know that you are secure? How do you know that you have the right posture? Couple of banks I've been to have formal ISO certification. But when a breach happened, when a malware outbreak happened, they are not able to respond to the incident, which means they don't have a incident response process in place. Where they have a procedure, but no one knows the procedure. So think about it, very close to home. If you have a malware outbreak, what do? Do you call the vendor that you have a malware outbreak and ask the vendor, hey, why do I have malware when I have endpoint security? Is that the incident response you want? Or do you want to know, this malware outbreak, what do I need to do to contain it and to ensure that information is not being transmitted out of my organization? Right? So we have telemetries of all kinds that measures against what kind of attackers, what kind of vulnerabilities and exploits are available, what kind of impact it will be, and how it would behave in the endpoints, in the networks, in the server, in the cloud. To be able to leverage big data, yes, SYMANTEC, we have one of the largest big data repository on malware intelligence and vulnerability intelligence. That allows us to advise, to proactively help our customers to secure themselves from being exploited. Through automation, think about it this way. What kind of automation am I talking here about? Today you have your firewall. You have your firewall rules, and you have the application gateway securities. What if those application or next generation application firewalls have the intelligence that SYMANTEC sees around the world 24/7, and being able to understand, based on the packets being inspected, whether it contains a zero-day vulnerabilities and protect it at the network? What if the next generation application firewall sees a particular application, and that content can straight away be sent to SYMANTEC, which automatically creates in the cloud, a virtual execution with the resources required to test the so-called suspicious infected program and decide whether the program is malicious in nature or not. And if it's malicious, block it before it enters your network, without you having to set up virtual systems in your own network, whether it's in your DMZ, to inspect whether the program is malicious or not. So those kind of integration, being able to leverage what you have and proactively protect you against unknown exploits and vulnerabilities. So what approach we're taking is this. We are helping organizations today to detect and respond to threats faster with the investment they have made by leveraging our global intelligence network. We want to help customers to secure access to the information without loss. You keep information for access purposes, but you don't want to have the problem of not being able to access the information or the challenge of realizing that your information is being stolen. The ability to filter through tons and tons of information to identify what information is important to the business, that it needs to be protected against data leakage or otherwise. We want to enable a productive workforce. How can organizations feel confident that the employee using the mobile devices, accessing corporate information, does not compromise their security, but at the same time protecting the users themselves? And how to ensure that when an employee leaves an organization, only the corporate data is removed automatically from those devices without having to wipe out the entire mobile device. And lastly, which is important, everybody talk about cost. How are you able to reduce cost while strengthening your risk posture? So in order to do this, we need to have a horizontal approach to security rather than a silo, which happens today in all organizations. If you take away one thing from my session, it's about this. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. So with the proliferations of new technologies, cloud, big data, mobility, security needs to change. How you secure information needs to be changed. How you protect and manage your information needs to change as well. And to do that, you need to have intelligence. You can't do it by policies. You need to know the information that you have, where it is, who is accessing it, and why is it important to the business. With that, I thank you very much.
So ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big applause for Mr. Raymond Goh? Thank you for Mr. Raymond Goh here.